On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Ball is teed up as rain continues to fall. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
On the jump.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Sanders going to look to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Throwing again here, Sanders. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Sanders now on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Lamar off the play fake. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He puts some juice on it. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's a Taz Walker touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready?
They go again with Taylor. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point.
Ready.
To the air on 3rd and long. Dumps this underneath to Taylor. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
Before they run a play on 4th and 3, they decide to take a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. The Browns are lined up to punt. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Gets this clean at the 30. He gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Baltimore 1st down. A gain of 21.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
1st down, Baltimore.
This one falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
13.
Now Jackson off the play action. This is Cox. That's Walker. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here's Henry running left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Running left, here's Walker. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain. Working quickly here. Play fake, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You remember in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Short pass brought in.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. 2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Ready?
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Start on the ground, Taylor. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Can't connect over the middle, it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Let's go now. Ready?
Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
And there won't be a return here. This punt is out of bounds. They'll say inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. Cuts right. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens hold a 16-point lead in the first. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Ravens take a 3-possession lead.
17. Browns nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18, 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. Hut, hut.
Play action, Sanders. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Those caught, and he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, and now they're going to face 3rd down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Little throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
They're set up at the 35 now.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Ready?
To the air on first down. Sanders going with the screen to Taylor. Man, he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's the Ravens flying to an early lead. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On the ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Get it. Let go.
That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Okay, break.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Come on. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shinsey threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Groupie sends it through. And the gap closes to 14 points.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Flowers now to return it. And he's out of bounds up across the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Buying some time left. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Give right side to Henry. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They go play fake with Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 3-possession game. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens stretch their lead to 21.
Browns 3.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. This return starts at the 5. Shoves him off. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 23-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
We go play action for Sanders. And we put everything he's got behind it. Caught at the 20-yard line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Blake Groupie to try the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Browns get it back to a 14-point game. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Flowers now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, this guy's been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
He's got his man. This is Walker. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On the move, past the 40. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Vacates quickly left side. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the Browns' 19.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Ravens pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal. Henry will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Offense to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
Back to Henry. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, we've been saying it for years, Brock. If at first you don't succeed, try that run again.
You're exactly right. It's going to take more than one stop to deter those offensive coaches from calling another run play. They've got such faith in their group up front to leverage right at the point of attack and punch it in on the second time around.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 18-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 27.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Sanders back to throw. Ravens get him. Down he goes. That pushes him back. Third down coming up.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now third down.
Ready. Go. Panthers.
Here he goes. Third and long. It's in or no. They dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a fourth down.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Taken right at the 40. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At the 50-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Trying down the middle with Henry. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play fake, Jackson lasers this one deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. It's a 31-yard play. And now they have a first and goal.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Working inside the red zone. Drop this one down for Henry. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. Tyler Luke out for the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from just 23. Oh, it's a fake. They're going to throw it. And a well-timed fake leads to a touchdown. Great work by the offense. They caught him off guard with the fake, and they pulled it off to perfection.
Yeah, they sure did, and this is a call that involves some risk. Listen, you're taking 3 points off the board by just willing to attempt this, and then you've got to get great execution by everybody involved. In this instance, well, they all came through to make that call a smart one.
Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Each of these guys on this hands team, well, they're handpicked, no pun intended, for the assignment. And they need the guys out there who can always be relied on to go bring in that onside kick without incident.
First down, here's Lamar. Escapes the pocket. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He brings it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Hey, report. You.
Walker going to motion over right. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing out to the left. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Baltimore first down. First and goal.
Jackson's going to throw again. Has it down close. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Henry. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Ravens grow the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Here's Luke for the point after. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Ravens continue piling on to this lead.
Browns 10.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away.
Baltimore.
He fields it from the 8. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Now that. Bronco 80. Ready.
From the gun, Taylor. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Taylor. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Ready.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk to throw or force something. It brings up second down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Throwing again here, Sanders. Short pass brought in. Hits some space around midfield. He gets loose down the right side. He is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Taking in line Mitchell, right side. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Oh, surprise give to the receiver near the goal line. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I'm going to imagine when they rep that one during the week, Kate, it looked really good down here in goal-to-go red zone situations. That did not.
Backed up to the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Ready?
Into the gun. Here's Sanders. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's out the clear. 30. Into the red zone. And he brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore off the pick 6.
I don't think they needed that pick 6 to secure this win. That ship left port just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
Play action, Sanders. Escapes out to the left. And getting the 1st down on that run, partner, as Sanders slides to a stop.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. Ready,
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. He's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and they netted some positive yards.
And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
The Browns are lining up to punt. Takes it in at the 26. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now Jackson off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's second down.
Play action now with Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's running with it. He's got room to roam. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Jackson now on third. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Man in motion out of the slot. On first down, Jackson connects with the open man downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And he's into the end zone, and that shows what kind of game they've been having. Even that works for them, and it adds an extra 2 to their lead. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Browns with the ball, but they enter this fourth quarter at a massive deficit. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Now Sanders finds him over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Sanders going to look to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Going to turn the table on third down. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's fourth down.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Quick, ready?
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Jackson throwing here. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
So lead here and get to Mitchell. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense in a hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
180.
Quick throw left side, complete. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens throwing 6 more on the blowout. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
Okay, break.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
A give left side to Taylor. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Okay, ready.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Go.
They'll go play action for Sanders. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Headed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incompletion, still at that 40-yard line for second and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Shotgun, hand off to Taylor. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
Here we go.
Sanders back to throw. Completed over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Let's go. Liking 18.
Rolling from the gun here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Get it. Ready,
They'll go play action. Connects on the crosser. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Browns making the scoreboard look a touch better. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
Browns 17.
With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. I think the Browns got that one back. They did! All right, so a positive play for them, if nothing else. Game seems pretty far out of reach at this point, but still, had to try the onside kick in that spot.
You know what that was? It was two things, Kate. A, it's a good chance to practice your onside kick in a pretty low-pressure environment. But B, and so much more importantly, is down the road in a game where you're going to really need it. That gives you the confidence that you can get it done.
And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Browns putting up points in a game decided. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
I think the Browns got that one back. They did! Well, partner, you always tell me that special teams have to be special. Back-to-back onside kicks recovered by them. I'm not sure I've seen a team execute that well ever before in a single game.
Do you know how perfect you got to be to do this once in a contest? And even then, you still need a little bit of luck. To do it twice on back-to-back kickoffs, absolutely incredible.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Complete out to the right. He's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Going the out route, complete. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw now with Sanders. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Catch made left side by Judy. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
Ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
From the red zone on 1st. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Get it. Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Finds him on the crossing route. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Groupie sends it through. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And no dice on this kick. The Ravens recover. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This a 50-yard look from the right hash. And they're trying to will it further, but it just doesn't have the muster. This one falls short. So the Ravens will fly home with the win. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are your winners. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.